Dear students, in coming section we are going to learn how to find the induced charge in case of connected spheres. So let us remember three important points while analyzing the induced charge of the connected body. Number one point is conservation of charge is always valid. That means the charge of isolated system is always conserved. Okay, that is conservation of the charge is always applicable. Second point, if two or more conducting sphere are connected by the conducting wire, they have the same potential. That's connected object by the conducting wire have the same potential. Number third point, the potential of any body is equal to the potential due to its own charge plus potential due to the external field and charges present in the medium. These 3 points are important to learn while analyzing the induced charge of the connected body. So let us learn this concept through illustrations. So let us move to first illustration. In this illustration, it is given a straight chain consisting of n identical metal ball is at rest in a region of free space as shown. You can observe here in this diagram, these are the n metal balls. Okay, identical balls, and there is a free space, that means there is no other medium present. In chain, each ball is connected with the adjacent ball by the identical conducting wires. These are the conducting wires, identical, having length small l. Small l of the connecting wire is much larger than the radius r of the ball. Radius of the ball is small r, which is much smaller than l. A uniform electric field E, this one, pointing along the chain is switched on in the region. Find the magnitude of the induced charge at one of the end ball. This we need to find out. Okay, so let us make the diagram to the next page. Okay, first point, initially balls are not having any charge. That is, if we consider n ball as a system, the initial charge of the system equal to 0, that will remain 0 always. Okay, and here we can observe the electric field is pointing the rightward direction. That means the electrons of the ball will move in the leftward direction, and because these balls are conducting and they are connected by the conducting wire, that means electrons are free to move toward the left hand. That means ball A will be negative charge and ball B will be positively charged, and the charge appearing on the ball A and ball B will be having the equal magnitude, but this is negative and this will be positive. So we can say this will have the minus q charge and this will have the positive q charge, and conservation of charge here is valid, that is q and minus q will be 0. Okay, and a second point, if we observe the balls are connected by the conducting wire, that means the potential of ball A should be equal to the potential of ball B, that is VA equal to VB. Okay. Now, potential of ball A should be potential due to its own charge, and here we can observe its own charge is the induced charge minus q, and second point is the potential due to the medium or surrounding, and here we can observe the electric field E is present. So here we need to consider the potential of the electric field at this position, if this is not given. So here we can consider potential of electric field at position of A as VEA. Okay, so here we can write potential at A equal to V induced plus V external. External is electric potential due to the electric field. Okay, as we discussed, we have assumed potential at A is equal to VEA, and it is because of the external field. So this is the potential due to the external field. Now this is a ball sphere, charge will be on the surface and it is having the negative charge. That means potential due to the induced charge at the surface of the ball should be equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught minus q divided by r, and here potential is unknown and we have assumed VEA. So net potential at A should be equal to summation of these two quantities. Let this equation number 1. Okay. Now consider potential of B point, because VA equal to VB and VA we have calculated. So here VB should also be the potential due to its own charge, which is the induced charge, plus potential due to the external factor. So let us write the potential at B. Okay. Field is uniform, and we know potential decrease in the direction of electric field. So as we move in the rightward direction, potential decreases. And here we can observe we have the n balls, that means we have n minus 1 links. So the distance between ball A and ball B should be equal to n minus 1 multiplication L. That means the potential difference between A and B should be equal to E multiplied by n minus 1 multiplication L. And potential of B, because of external factor, should be less than the potential of A. So here we can write potential due to the induced charge equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Instead of minus, it will be positive, and this factor external should be equal to VEA minus E multiplied by n minus 1 multiplication L, this one. Okay. As we discussed, these two potentials should be equal because these are the connected body. So let us equate the potentials. Okay. This is potential due to A, this is potential due to B. Now we can simplify the expression. Now we can write, we can take this term in the right side. So this is equal to 2 multiplied by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and here we can observe this and this VEA, this term and this term will get cancelled. So here we can write 2 multiplication 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by small r, and that is equal to, this term will be positive if we take this term to the leftward direction. This will be equal to E multiplication n minus 1 multiplication L. So let us write this term, this one. Okay. Now we can simplify to get the value of q. Q is equal to this 2 and 2 will be, this will be 1 upon 2 pi epsilon naught q divided by r equal to E n minus 1 L. So this q equal to 2 pi epsilon naught E n minus 1 multiplication L. Now let us move to next illustration, and in this illustration we are given two metal spheres A and B. This is A and this is B. The radius is r and radius is r of this B also. They are supported on the insulating stands, that means they are not connected with the earth, right? Located at a distance small a, and small a is much greater than the size of the spheres from each other and connected by the thin conducting wire. This is the thin conducting wire of length small a. Needle to sphere brought a point charge small q at a distance L. This is a point charge as a distance small l, and small l is also much greater than the size of this sphere. Okay. And here we need to calculate the magnitude of the charge induced on the spheres. Okay. So this is the question. So let us make the diagram to the next page. This is the situation which we need to analyze. We can observe here sphere A and sphere B, and this conducting wire is not having initial charge. And if we take A and B and wire as a system, that means the net charge, that is net initial charge of the system, is equal to 0. Now what happens? If we bring this charge small q near to this system, what will happen? The free electron will attract toward the positive charge, because electric field because of this small q will be in the rightward direction, radial away from small q. That means in this direction, positive x direction, rightward direction. That means the free electrons will move toward the A. That means the sphere A will be negative charge and sphere B will be the positive charge. As conservation of charge is always valid, that means the charge of equal magnitude will induce on A and B. This will be negative and this will be positive. Okay. Let us assume this charge is minus q dash and this is plus q dash. Okay. Now let us calculate the potential of sphere A. As we know, both are connected by the conducting wire. That means the potential of A and potential of B should be same. So let us first calculate the potential of A. right? Potential of A should be because of its own charge, that is minus q dash, and because of small q, because the small q is at surrounding of this charge. So, potential at this position should be because of this charge, because of this charge, and also because of this charge, induced charge q dash. So, here we can write V A equal to potential due to its own charge, potential due to this charge at O position, and potential due to charge at B. So, this is the potential at A. Okay. Now, we can write the value of V A. V A should be equal to, because this is metal sphere and potential of metal sphere equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught charge divided by radius, and charge is minus q dash. So, potential of this because of this q dash is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus q dash divided by r, right, plus potential due to this, and distance is L. That means 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by L will be added to this value, and potential because of this will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q dash divided by A. So, this will be the summation of these three. Let this equation number 1, right. Now, let us write potential at B. In the similar fashion, we can write the potential at B, because potential at B is equal to the potential due to its own charge plus potential due to small q present at O plus potential due to minus q dash charge. Okay. So, we can write this relation. Now, we can write the magnitude of charge V B. Charge V B because of charge q dash equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q dash divided by r, plus the distance of this charge to charge B is L plus A. So, potential due to q should be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by L plus A, and potential due to this at this position should be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus q dash divided by A. So, this is the expression, equation number 2. As both are connected together, that means potential of A should be equal to potential of B. Okay. So, let us equate the potential. V, this is V A and this is V B. Now, we can further solve 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon will get cancelled. So, this term will get cancelled. This is the expression. Now, we can further solve like this. Okay. Now, we can observe here q dash should be equal to this value multiplication R A divided by A minus R and overall divided by 2. But before writing this, we can cancel out this term. Now, we can write q dash, that is q by 2, right, and this R A will multiplied by A, that will be equal to A square R, and in denominator L multiplied by L plus A and multiplication this term. Okay. Now, we can observe this relation because R is much smaller than A. That means, we can neglect this term. If we neglect this term, this A and A will get cancelled, right. This A and A will get cancelled, and we will have this value final, that is q A R divided by 2 L L plus A. This is the magnitude of the induced charge on either A or B.
Dear aspirants, Cengage India has launched the new edition of our JEE Advanced Physics books. Please visit www.cengage.co.in to buy a copy. You can also buy the books from Amazon or Flipkart.